What is going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? This is Supreme War at Duty. How y'all doing today? Happy Friday. And Robes in there June. So let's see what's gonna happen due to this situation. But anyway, my bad. I upload videos like 4 days, but I was like a little busy like working my current job, so it's like a tight schedule, but it's not gonna take me away from what I'm doing right now for y'all. Anyway, y'all ready to do some do some reaction videos with me? Y'all ready to be entertained? Alright, enough cheers. I'm not that big yet. Alright, let's do this. So what we got here? This is a death battle between Danny Phantom and versus American Dragon Jake Long. Okay, that's what's up. Cause you know I grew up watching Danny Phantom, you know. I grew up in the 2000s. I mean, well, I was born in 1990, but I still grew up with the 2000 classic Nickelodeon show. So yeah. So yeah, I used to watch Danny Phantom. Yeah, it's a cool show. It's a cool show too. Pretty lit. You know, I watched all the episodes, all the seasons, and then they got I think like one movie. I think it's like one movie in the episode where he fight against his future evil self. I think. That killed his own family, which is crazy. But yeah, that's the only thing I remember Danny Phantom. But yeah, it's still good. It's a good show. It was a good show. But American Dragon, I barely watched that show. I only watched it like once. American Dragon, but it's still a good show too. So yeah, my money is on Danny Phantom defeating Jake Long. So without further ado, let's check this battle out.
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural.
And for some reason, the weirdest of powers keep showing up in teens. When's it gonna be our turn?
Danny Phantom, Amity Park's half-human, half-ghost superhero.
And Jake Long, the hip American dragon of New York City. He's with
New York City,
stick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
My money's on Danny Phantom.
Young Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine.
The theme song is lit too.
He's gonna catch them all, cause he's Danny Phantom.
Nice, but let's focus on his backstory.
What do you mean? I just did.
I know all the worst Danny Phantom's theme song.
Fair enough. Danny wasn't much different from your usual high school teenager. A bit awkward, a bit geeky, but not unusual.
Danny Phantom.
Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession.
Yeah, hunting ghosts.
Among their spectral seeking equipment was the
I know all the
Phantom
characters'
Portal,
names.
meant to open a rift to the realm of spirits.
The Ghost Zone. But then Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Okay, I'll stop.
Unbeknownst to his parents, the portal permanently changed Danny's body, transforming him into a half or a human infused with ecto-energy.
AKA Ghost Powers!
Ghost
And when
Powers!
ghosts started invading the living world, Danny took it upon himself to catch them all. And despite this show starting in the early 2000s, that's not talking about Pokemon. Weird coincidence.
He soon became known.
Actually, you know what they should have done? Cause I think Danny Phantom, the show is like based on Fairy Odd Parents, you know. They should have like made a crossover show or movie between Danny Phantom and Fairy Odd Parents, just like they make a crossover with Fairy Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, you know. That'd be lit too. That'd be lit if they would do that too. But let's resume.
As the supernatural
Paulina, his love interest.
Danny Phantom.
And for some reason, nobody figured out that Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb.
Maybe they were just playing along? He is a kid after all.
Nah, they're stupid.
To catch ghosts, Danny used a lot of his parents' signature gadgets, including the Fenton Thermos.
Once a clever way to sneak your beer into concerts, now a device that sucks up and traps the undead. Wait a minute,
Right,
was this kid a Ghostbuster?
Ghost Thermos.
Or, I guess, a Ghostbuster?
In a way, but Danny's ghastly form meant he could do many things that Bill Murray could not.
He can do anything a ghost can, like floating around and spooking the shit out of people.
He can fly, sense other spirits, freeze foes with ice, create equally spectral clones of himself, possess others, turn invisible,
Shit, man, I used
and
to watch
expel
the hell out this
ectoplasmic
show.
energy in the form of barriers and attacks.
Oh yeah, he's a laser shooting ghost.
Ectoplasma.
Whatever. He can fire beams from his eyes, his finger, and even his spectral sphincter.
I guess that's why they call him Ghastly. Huh?
Ghastly. Nah.
Maybe he should see a doctor. But his deadliest, most exhausting ability is his ghostly wail.
This one comes from the other end, where he's literally yelling at people. He really is a teenager.
This wail is an omnidirectional burst of ectoplasmic energy, which, at its strongest, can eradicate
I think he
weaker
used that
ghosts in a
power
single
the first
shot.
time in the movie where he was his future evil self.
See, just like that.
Why?
Oh, there it
Danny's
goes right there.
proven
His future
himself
evil
as a
self.
powerful ghost fighter again and again. Like the time he went Kamehameha on this poor skeleton at a mini golf course.
Comparing Danny's size to the crater formed, the energy needed to vaporize this much terrain would be in the golf park of around 550 tons of TNT. Plus, his ectoplasmic beams tend to be considered actual lasers.
Ha! I knew it!
They move in straight lines, burn on contact, bounce off reflective surfaces, and can be channeled through a magnifying
yeah,
glass.
that kid
So
Ghost,
they
I
are
forgot
likely
about him.
comparable to light in both makeup and speed.
And he's shooting and dodging
Isn't
these
they,
things on a
blood
daily
something?
basis. You'd think with speed like that, he'd never be late for class. Or get smacked by some of these heavy hitters, like his nemesis Vlad or this dragon lady, Dorothea.
Dorothea's fire breath
Vlad.
is powerful enough to disperse a large cloud formation. Measuring the distance between this castle and the outskirts, we determined the cloud would, at minimum, need a radius of over
Vlad was a
300
badass villain,
meters to
too.
encompass the
Most
landmass the
badass
castle is
villain.
situated on. Dispersing a cloud cover of that size would need over 7 kilotons of TNT.
He even beat up his future self,
Yeah,
Dan
there you go.
Phantom. Because I guess, that shows that he's matured, because he's Dan now.
As powerful as Danny is, he's still a teenager and has all the arrogance and moodiness that comes with the territory.
And he's got a really bad habit of losing his powers in the most random ways possible.
Huh.
Meet a genie? Powers gone.
Desiree?
Trip ray? Sure, why the hell not?
Skulker.
I'm just surprised he didn't trip into his
I remember all
own
the
purpose
names.
at some point. Oh wait, he did.
His sister
Still,
Jazz.
Danny has saved his hometown and the entire world time and time again. He had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. Oh, damn it, now you have me doing it.
Hey, the lyrics is
don't
fire.
go.
Nobody can resist singing it. So yeah, like I said, my money's on Danny Phantom. So now they're gonna show Jake Long, which I'm not that familiar with. I only watched the show once, the American Dragon. But I forgot what powers he does. Well, I assume breathe fire because the
There are over
dragon.
1 million Walmart associates doing their best to keep our
You know,
nation going while keeping us safe. Because while some things have changed, one thing
Fucking
has
nada.
our devotion to you and our communities.
There we go.
Thousands of years ago, a group of mystic warriors were formed. This was the Hunts Clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
But these Foot Clan wannabes were in over their heads thanks to the most powerful creatures of them all, the dragons.
In short, every corner of the world has a dragon tasked as a guardian of the magical community. This mantle is passed down generation by generation.
So after the Chinese dragon's daughter moved to America, her son became the first American dragon, Jake Long. He's cool, he's hot like the frozen sun. He's young and
I am
fast.
the
He's the
American
chosen
dragon.
one. He's the American dragon.
You're gonna do this the whole episode, aren't
Hold a
you?
second.
Probably.
Jake was only 13 years old when he became the newest protector of magic. His responsibilities became tough to handle alongside school and friends.
Lucky for Jake, he didn't have to go it alone. His grandfather was his mentor in martial arts and all things dragon, and had a magical dog, Foo Dog,
Magical
who
dog.
I'm pretty sure has a higher body count than any of this show's villains. Oh, rest in peace, DiCaprio, you handsome devil. I learned how to fight bears from watching you. I'll never let go.
There's one.
To be clear, Jake possessed the ability to transform into a draconic persona,
movie of
complete
American
with brand
Dragon.
new physique and abilities.
But I don't know what
Duh,
that
he's
was.
a freaking dragon! He's got the claws, the teeth, the tail, the wings, and of course the raging, burning fire breath! He was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning beehole!
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
Nah, his dragon form's in super top condition. He's even got ultra sight and vision thanks to his eye and ear of the dragon powers. Perfect
what's
for
up.
when some pesky ninja punks are trying to get the jump on you. Gotta hate it when that happens. That's why it's always important to have anti-ninja protection.
What? Where did you sign up for that?
Why do you think I bought 10,000 screaming rubber chickens? Try and step foot in my shack, you stealth assholes.
He doesn't even need to transform fully to use these powers. Technically, Jake can morph individual parts of his body at will.
Man, I wish I could transform into a dragon. Nothing would be sweeter than kicking ass as a magical fire-breathing super lizard.
The key word being
Super
magic.
Lizard.
Yep, he can fight magical creatures ordinary people can't, including ghosts. He can even use his chi to create doppelgangers of himself for a helping hand.
Oh
As
yeah,
a dragon,
Danny
Jake
Phantom
is
can't do
tough
that.
enough to smash through steel, hold up a pillar, and annihilate a house with a simple sneeze. He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone. Measuring the size of the hole here next to the girl in the shot, we can
Damn.
tell his fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which would need over 30 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit by 3 mother of all bombs, which was a massive 10,000 kilogram nuke. You wonder if Jake ever uses breath mints?
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground to cloud level in mere seconds.
And he can dodge lasers too, and they're totally light lasers, reflecting off mirrors, straight consistent speed, all that stuff.
Jake has accomplished a lot as the Amdrag of New York City, but it wasn't always easy.
Yeah, being a teenager's hard, not to mention keeping his powers a secret from his monster-hating dad. Really landed a winner there, Mom, whose own father is a dragon monster.
He's
What?
defeated
Really?
the Hunts
Wow.
clan over and over, fought off his own evil clone, and even outdid the Dark Dragon himself.
The ultimate dragon! Top-tier dragos around the world are
Whoa.
scared shitless of this guy, but Jake whooped his butt and sealed him away for good. Or at least for the next 1,000 years. That'll be
That's
someone
badass.
else's problem.
Unfortunately, Jake has one distinct, unavoidable weakness: Sphinx hair.
Like the
Sphinx
Egyptian
hair?
lion riddle lady?
Exactly.
Well, that's not random at all.
Young and brash though he may be, the world can rest assured that Jake Long will carry on the dragon's legacy.
He really is the hippest fire-breathing super lizard out there.
Okay.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I might still want Danny
It's time
Phantom.
for a death battle!
Danny, you better not lose. Another ad.
Boost Mobile has a new upgraded network.
So yeah, man, who y'all banned on to win this
and
match?
more coverage.
Spend it over in the comment section right now.
There! Back where it belongs.
Yo, back to steal something else?
Hmm?
Dragging up! You got 3 seconds before the Amdrag's gonna show you out.
What?
What? Oh,
Going ghost!
going ghost.
I didn't count 3!
Okay. Damn. Oh my god. Step on his tail too.
Wanna try something else? I don't want this to drag on.
How's this?
Oh. Was he an ace dude?
I'm the Amdragon of the NYC, and you ghost kid ain't got nothing on me.
Damn.
Eye of the Dragon. Where'd he go?
Eye of the dragon. So that's like the sense. Sensibility, I mean. Oh. Dang. Ghostly Whale. Red versus Blue.
Ready for more?
Not a bad trick, G.
Oh, he can
Anything
multiply.
you can do,
That's him did on the show.
I can do better.
Huh. Multiple fights. Huh. Whoa, what the hell? Oh no. Oh, we didn't get him.
Guess I was too hot for him.
But I'm way cooler.
That was a good line. Oh yeah, he can possess people.
Out! D to the A to the N and Y. This dragon's got claws and waits to fly. But I'm still better than this other guy.
Oh, and that's the end?
Hey,
Oh no. Oh, he did. Yeah, that's the end. Danny won.
Time's up, pal.
Damn, he killed him. He could turn to a ghost
Well,
and
looks
suck
like
him
this dragon got
into the dermis.
burned.
This was a very unique matchup. With both fighters having such different power sets, it was fascinating to watch them clash together. Jake was technically more skilled thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training, and has proven capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's
Facts.
no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as
Oh, yeah,
powerful
the
as
boss
Danny.
ghost.
Those cranky Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they may have been similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher. Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However, Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
And Danny took those flames on like a champ.
Oh, yeah,
which
especially
means
the
Jake
dragon
didn't have
also.
the firepower he needed to knock the teenage ghost down for good.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's heightened senses with his invisibility.
And while Danny had all those counters, Jake didn't have any against Danny's will or possession.
Jake may be the American dragon for good reason, but he couldn't match up to Danny's impressive power,
Nah,
durability,
couldn't.
and ghostly abilities.
It didn't take long for Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
The winner is Danny
I'm
Phantom.
gonna turn to a ghost one. Alright, y'all. See what I told y'all. I told y'all Danny Phantom will win. What y'all think in the comment section so far? And let me know if y'all vote for Danny or American Dragon to win this battle. Peace and see y'all in the next video.